Hi, different day, same sitemap, different point that we're exploring. This time we'd like to look at the role of location content, and it's the latest in our series looking at the sitemap and structure of an estate agent's site. Now then, we're familiar with the main search pathway, the list of results, the grid of results, and the property details page. That's where most of the traffic is. And we're familiar with the idea of our content management system, where we write fresh editorial content that Google laps up and enjoys. We're also familiar with the idea, and many agents are doing it, of writing local area guides. That might be videos, that might have snippets of map, it might have photos of the local area, and it'll certainly have some written content that can be indexed about the towns and the villages in your market area. However, the question is, how can you really harness the advantage in writing location content? If the only place that you link your location content in is through your navigation structure, so that people coming to your site, then essentially the only role it's serving is to have a little bit of Google traffic coming into the bottom of the page, or maybe just presenting a bit of fresh content within your overall domain name. It won't really be discovered by users. I mean, users aren't really spending their time coming to your site to read about the local area. A bit, obviously, but not the majority of it. So instead, the real trick here is to take a bit of your location content and snip it out, and cut it out and put it on your branch page, and cut it out and even put it on your staff page, and cut it out and put it on your property pages, and certainly you want to cut it out and put it onto your list pages. Now then, the reason for doing that is it integrates your site together. Each of these pages, we know the location. If there's a property, we know where it is. If there's a list of properties in this town or village, we know where that page is about. If there's a branch in this town, we know where the page is about. And if there's a member of staff working in a branch, we know where that member of staff lives and works. And so what we're doing is we're creating opportunities to link directly from the location content, from the pages of the site, directly into our locations area guides. But critically, we're also creating the opportunity to backlink in the other direction, so people can flow back to the other pages within our site. So any traffic that is now entering from Google on the locations page can now see similar properties. We can put a whole load of lists of houses that are in that particular location, and those are links out to the property pages. So getting people into the engine where they can make inquiries, where they can register with us. Anybody looking at a branch can see there's a bit of a location area content and then can see the houses. So we've connected the whole system together. We've both created the opportunity for one more click, that whole subject we were talking about in the last video, but we've also got people to sort of flow more easily throughout the network of our site. And there's one more reason why it's a great idea, and that is for SEO, for search engine optimization. This page here, which is critical, the list page, houses for sale in Taunton, is a critical page to try and rank. And the problem is the data that is on this page, the content that is written on this page, is the same on Rightmove, it's the same on Zoopla, it's the same on your site. It's actually all the property descriptions that are passed around between those sites. And therefore the content on this page is duplicate with other websites. Worse, it's duplicate with websites with higher domain authority. I mean, Rightmove has such high domain authority that if you take all the words that you write and put them on your site, and you also put them on Rightmove, then Rightmove will mop up the traffic. It comes up top of the search results for those town pages. By taking this little bit of content from your area guide and putting it on the side of the page, or by taking these staff profiles and putting them as members of staff on the side of these pages, or by taking bits of your content and mashing them up and moving them around your site, you're not just creating one more click opportunities, but you're also creating unique content that is unique on your website alongside of your list pages. And as we know, these are the key ranking pages in Google. So if you can make them a bit original, you can rise up the results above other people. So I hope that covers us for effective use of location content and spreading snippets of content around your site, using the database, using the intelligence within the website to generate more traffic. Thank you for listening.